Alright. I restarted. It's kind of lame. It kind of sucks, but whatever. YouTube always dumps my stream. None of the other platforms dumped my stream. I just want you guys to know it was only YouTube. I'm gonna have to do some, like, troubleshooting on that, because why does that always happen? I don't know if it's YouTube messing with me or if my settings are wrong. Anyway. They just had to fuck up 1111. Yeah. So, I think we're back in business. Oh, I didn't go live on Rockfin. I'm gonna give it, yeah, I'm sorry. It's so frustrating. Maybe it's Streamlabs. Yeah, I did restart Rockfin, didn't I? There's a part 2. There's a part 2. Restart everything. The only thing that's the same link is Rumble, although I don't know what that's going to do to the recording. I just went through the same stream link. Rockfin's super irritating with that, yeah. Hey Ben, how's it going? How you like your new truck? So, yeah, Goldie Hawn's trying to make everybody feel like aliens are like gods. It was the finger of God. Tell you what. What about the massacre in Peru? Oops, I misspelled Peru. Is that still a thing? Was it Peru that happened? Because now it's not coming up at all. Aliens attack city. Oops, just misspelled alien. Like, you can't even... Just talks about movies. And people. I don't know. It was funny, she said she got fingered in the car. Oh, nice. What was that, it's like doesn't even come up anymore. Does anybody remember what city that was? Seriously. Wasn't there one in Las Vegas? Footage captured of aliens in Las Vegas. Backyard shows creepy figures lurking in the darkness. A closer look at the figures? What figures? What the hell am I even looking at? Oh. Look at these smirks. I believe I saw something that wasn't from Earth, but you saw it on Earth, right? Ugh, what a joke. It's a joke, dude. Family who saw 10-foot aliens in their garden. Double down on Bizar. Okay, let's see what this says. Double down on Bizar claim was sketches. I had aliens in my backyard. Ten-foot aliens. 10 foot!
This is around the neighborhood, so here's the video.
What is that?
So when that
I just can't. All of it is such crap. These people love attention. People love attention. I think people just want attention. Alien world inside our world. Catch an alien on Ring camera and win $1 million. Yeah, I don't know. Hi, Mark. Oh crap, part 2, did not see that. Yes, part 2, the stream crashed on YouTube and then I restarted it. $6 million man Bigfoot was a machine, remember? Yes. How long did part 1 go? Well, I started at like 9:40 and then I had to... It was like a little over an hour. It's like an hour, 20 minutes. That stupid live reaction thing out of here. I'm looking at a 5-foot alien cutting my grass right now. Wait. YouTube crashed again? Oh man. Right? Actor's life for a living. But it's funny how, like, you don't even hear anything about the aliens right now, right? Because now they're busy pushing making everybody think it's okay to commit mass genocide on that place, Palestine. Let me close some of these windows. Still want to go there. So cool. There's a lot of star forts around. I'm gonna check those out. I'm gonna check out. Wonder if they'll let me fly the drone. I'll have to look into that. YouTube works still. I'm watching it on YouTube at the agency office. God, Mark. That's why everybody calls you Shill, because you always talk about the agency. And they don't get that you're joking. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Some settings in here. I lowered my bit rate. Hopefully that'll help. But I put a bunch of RAM. I increased the RAM on my computer, so I don't understand why it's having problems. So it's clearly not me. It's clearly not me. I've like upgraded and updated and stuff to try to get around that issue, but it still happens. Doherty covers that They Live Truth's video on David Weiss DRTRH from Flattoberfest. What do you mean they live?
Obviously.
They Live Truth. Is that RV? Oh, it is. So RV kept getting his channel taken away under RV because, right, it was Russian vids. And he always uses the Rowdy Roddy Piper icon. So now he goes by They Live Truth. And, you know, of course, RV started talking shit about all of us. And then, fuck you, RV. Here, David's comment on the video. You are the poorest researcher in history. You don't even know what you show. I clearly answered Tyler while repeating his previous question. What's beyond the ice wall? I don't know. You are so fucking dumb that you can't figure out that Logan Paul edited the video and didn't show my answer and use that as evidence of me not answering and being scripted. Why don't you give us a video of you talking about when we freeze frame it and see if you are making a funny face? The last thing is you say you are hiding God. They are hiding God, and I will never say that. You are the worst researcher in history. As he says again, I say it in almost every interview. And he does. David does say that they're hiding God. He says it all the time. RV, go ahead and delete this comment or block me. You are a lost cause, and nobody will follow you soon except for a few trolls. I'm going to give that comment a like. See, he's saying, how do you even know? Because you weren't Russian vids. You weren't even there for the interview. You don't know how the conversation fucking went. And you couldn't know unless you, 1, see unedited footage, or 2, if you were there in real life. Neither of which is the case. You can only see the edited part that is put out for release on YouTube. You see what everybody else is. You are such a lying set. You are just ridiculous. You're one of these people who just wants attention. You're a chronic liar. You have no discernment. You are, you're just an ass. So anyway, that's enough of that. Clearly, I'm not subscribed to that because I don't listen to that stupid crap. I don't listen to retards. Dude, he just a finger pointer. I was done with RV when Mac died. Remember Mac Parhar, who we all like knew and loved, and like Mac was supposedly friends with RV. Mac literally dies, and the next day RV's on stream telling everybody that he faked his death and that he was an agent. Like, fuck. When I saw that, I was like, you know what? Fuck you, dude. Like, I literally care not about anything you say or do. I'm unsubscribing from all of your channels. You are nothing to me. You are sick in the head because clearly you have nobody's even met him in real life. He hides his identity. He stays anonymous. Like, you're you're the shill. You're the one who acts like a shill. Staying hidden, hiding your face, and pointing fingers and causing division and shitting all over everybody else who's supposed to be on, on the same side, exposing truth. Shitting all over people who admire you and who thought you were their friends, and then they fucking die and you roll over on them like before their body's even cold. Like, you are a despicable, disgusting excuse for a human being. Like, fuck you, dude. Fuck you. Just gave RV a boner. He's a pig. You're a pig, dude. That's all I gotta say about that. Pig. I saw some leaked pics of Antarctica military. I'm thinking look like pyramids, strange writings. Well, there's a whole bunch of Antarctica pictures going around that are AI created images, and they got shared like among like the mud flood, alternative history people, like Tartaria people, but they were AI fake pictures of Antarctica. How do you really feel? I never hide it. I never hide it. I can't hide it. I mean, I'm not going to act like he never did anything good, but he totally jumped the shark. You know what I'm saying? He used to be really good with his decoding, symbolism videos and stuff like that. And like, if he would just stick to that instead of turning his bullshit, over paranoid, conspiratarded mind on us, the people who are supposed to be his friends, if he'd have just stuck to that, we'd be all right. But no. He wants to shit talk everybody and make everybody else look like, tear down everybody else to make himself look better. He's doing it for money and for clicks. It's the same thing that Eric Dubé does. Loving the new old beast. Sweet. Yeah. I used to like RV. Remember, we would do streams with him, we were fine. But then when he started rolling over on people, and he did it to Bob too. So like, with friends like that, who needs enemies? Like, why would I ever give anybody like that any sort of energy or attention ever again? Never. Of course, I'm doing it right now, but I haven't in years, a very long time, pretty much since Mac passed. I have not, I just like, I don't, unlike RV who wants to go around and make videos about everybody else because he always needs something to make videos about, right? Even if it's other flat earthers and shit talking them and saying shit that isn't fucking true. Liar. Liar. Where was I going with that? Got distracted calling him a liar because he is a liar. Right? So, whatever. Anyway. Yeah. So I don't give that, whatever. Fuck him. I could spend the day taking apart his BS and poor research, but he isn't worth my time. Exactly! He's just not worth it. And anybody who can't see through his fuckery and his lying and his disingenuousness, if that's a word, whatever, his lack of integrity, and you're still following him and even giving that loser money, well, that's your fault. That's your problem. You know what I'm saying? That's your problem. I just don't have time for that shit. I'm about facts, not fiction. And I'm not going to sit here and, like, you know, spend all my time tearing other people down. You know, I just won't talk about it. But since that asshole decided to go off and, like, you know, start talking shit about us again, I'll just give a real quick fuck you. Okay, fuck you. All right, now we're done. Thank you. Bye. Dude, debate next. See, but I don't want to. I don't want to, like, make it a whole thing where I just rant about people all the time. You know, fuck these people. If they just want to be losers. It would be fun to do a live stream with him and show how wrong he is on everything. That would be funny. You know, I doubt he would do it. Do you think he would do that? Steph from Not Holland. Thanks. Bye-bye. Seriously, man. They live truth. So dumb. Never go full RV. That's right. I need to add that logo. I gotta take off Vegas baby and add and make a new icon. Because there's no more Vegas baby. No, he doesn't love truth. He loves attention. He wants everybody to tell him how great he is. That's what these stupid people want. You know? Yeah. What are you gonna do? Anyway, yeah, I don't know. Somebody shared it in the Flat Earth Rebellion chat. Whatever. Typically, I don't share stuff like that. I don't like to pass the trash. It's just not worth it. It's not worth it. Dude, he just wants attention, because clearly, you know, he's telling, you know, he's just telling a bunch of lies. I don't even know. Screw him. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I'll just take this moment in time to show you that I've updated my merch store. Anybody who went to Flattoberfest 2023 and I didn't have shirts big enough for you, it's a slightly different design. And these shirts are more expensive when you add back printing to them. But basically there's only enough markup to cover, whatchamacallit, PayPal fees. But if you want to get a shirt, a Flattoberfest 2023 Las Vegas shirt, you can. They've got sizes up to 4XL. I know I did not make shirts big enough for a lot of my attendees. There you go, up to 4XL. I also added some hoodies. The Mark Sargent Anon Face hoodie. You see that, Mark? F is for flat. I like that design. I don't know if people get that that's Mark Sargent's face in the style of the Guy Fawkes Anonymous mask, but that's what it is. Also, I made this other hoodie. I was messing around with these all-over hoodie prints. So this all-over hoodie, I ordered myself one to see how it comes out. But here's an all-over hoodie with the AE map on it. Oh, I wonder, I may have to adjust that design. But it's like, I call it the ultimate flat earth map hoodie. And then on the back it's got the John Abizaid directional map, the simple one on the back. And the top it's got a North Pole map with the 4 islands in the center on one side, and then on the other side it is just the AE style Earth without any map markings on it, just like naked AE. So if you guys are interested in that. And then on the sleeves I have the rulers that go with the AE map, the little rulers to measure distance from the center. So anyway, I'm gonna see how it comes out. Like I said, I ordered myself one. We'll see how it looks. So I'm not 100% sure about that one yet. Got a flat earther hat. I have a flat earther hat. Oh, and of course Coffee Talk with Karen B mugs, as I use right here. So you can have your Coffee Talk with Karen B coffee mug. XLT. I need a white or blue shirt. I'm not an Antifa anymore. What do you mean? Extra large tall. Well, listen, I can't do all that special stuff. I don't know, it's whatever they have there. Always so angry. Circle with a line through it over a motorhome. I haven't heard from JM in a while. He might be busy. Does a flat earth hoodie come in black? Which one? This one? No, because it's just a white hoodie and then you have to put all over prints on it. I thought about making a design where there's a pattern, like putting like a geometric pattern on it or something. But it's like they print on it with dye sublimation or something, and then that's it. So they put it together. I'm not entirely sure how this works, to be honest with you. I'm not entirely sure how the all over hoodie works. That's why I ordered one, because I was like, how does it work? I put all these designs on it and then I don't know. We'll see though. I thought it would be cool to have like multiple different types of maps, like different, you know, the islands in the center, the missing islands, and then just like the regular AE style up here, and then the AE style with the map with the measurements on it, and then directional on the back. You know, you're like a walking AE map. I don't know. We'll see. Once I get it, if I need to change a design on it, I'll improve it. I may need to do it a little, you know, some adjustments on it. Maybe put like a geometric pattern. There's also a Clown World hoodie. Somebody bought one already. I think it was the person who actually requested that I do that. Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't ever buy white stuff because I live in the country, and if anything is white, you know, forget it. It's getting dirty. So, I don't know. Like I said, I'm going to see how it is. Hey, MFT, good to see you. Zippered hoodies? Not really. You guys want a zip-up hoodie? I had you can make a zip up hoodie. I think they have zip up hoodies, but I'm not sure. Most people just want regular hoodies though. And then if you did get a zip up hoodie, you can't really put stuff all over print, unisex bomber jacket. The lightweight zip up hoodie. They have a lightweight zip up hoodie. Lightweight. The Raelians? No, what is that? Yeah, because you can't really put, it's hard to put designs on the front of a zip up. You know what I'm saying? The design would go, the zipper goes right through the middle of it. Yeah. What would you put anything on the front? Maybe we could put like, you could put flat earther, or you could put like a little AE map right there on the front, you know, like to the side. That might work. And then you could put something on the back. What do you want in the back? Raelians. I'm gonna see what's up with Raelians. What is it? How do you spell it? R-A-E? L-I-E-N-S. Raelism. Raelian beliefs. Oh, sweet Jesus. A new religious movement and UFO religion founded in 1974 by Claude Vorilon, an auto racing journalist who changed his name to Riel. The followers of the International Raelian movement believe in advanced species of extraterrestrial aliens called Elohim, who created life on Earth. Oh my God, oh, you people are so lost. So lost. Raelians are individualists who believe in sexual self-determination. As advocates of the universal ethic and world peace, they believe the world would be better if geniuses had an exclusive right to govern in what Riel terms geniocracy. Oh God. So this is like the ultimate brainwashed fucking like totalitarian run by alien masters. Like this is bizarre. They think Elohim is the aliens who created life on Earth. Well, Elohim did create life on Earth, but they weren't extraterrestrial aliens. Stupid. As believers of life in outer space, they hope that human scientists will follow the path of the Elohim by achieving space travel through the cosmos and creating life on other planets. As believers in the resurrection of Jesus through a scientific cloning process. Oh, sweet Jesus. Which includes memory transfer by the Elohim. They encourage scientific research to extend through life through cloning. However, critics outside are doubtful of its possibility. Yeah, I'm doubtful of its possibility too. Active followers of Raelianism have exhibited their sex-positive feminism and pacifism through outdoor contacts such as parades. What does that mean? Self-positive feminism, also known as pro-sex feminism, sex radical feminism, sexual liberal feminism, is a feminist movement centering on the idea that sexual freedom is an essential component of women's freedom. Oh, so they think it's okay to be a slut. They believe in being whores. Okay, gotcha. Alien whores. That's what we're talking about now. structure of the Riel says that everything is in everything. He says that inside the atoms of living things are living things that are made of atoms, which themselves contain living things that are made of atoms, and so on to the infinitely small. Oh, sure, dude. Cool story, bro. The universe itself is contained in an atom inside of another universe, and so on to the infinitely large. Because of the difference of mass, the activity of life inside of a living thing's atoms would undergo many millennia before enough time passes for that living thing to take a single step. They believe the universe is infinite and thus lacks a center. Because of this, one could not imagine where an ethereal soul would go due to the universe's infinite nature. They believe that infinity exists in time as well as in space. Boy, this is like a really screwed up. Wow. Speedo with a zip-up hoodie, the Greg Louganis look. That's hilarious. What slut alien whores? Totally wasn't created by a sci-fi geek that's never seen a woman before, right? Hilarious. Creation of life on Earth by extraterrestrials. In this book, the message given to me by extraterrestrials, now republished as Intelligent Design, message from the designers. Oh my god, so this guy, they're really trying to make aliens the creators. Voralone claims that on 13th of December 73, he found a spacecraft shaped like a flattened bell that landed inside Puy de los Soles, a volcano near the capital city of Auvergne, a 25,000-year-old human-like extraterrestrial inside the spacecraft named Yahweh said that Elohim was the name that primitive people of Earth called members of his extraterrestrial race who were seen as those who came from the sky. Yahweh explained that Earth was originally void of life with thick clouds and shallow seas, but the Elohim came, broke apart the clouds, exposed the seas to sunlight, built a continent, and synthesized a global ecosystem. Solar astronomy, terraformation, nanotechnology, and genetic engineering allowed Elohim to adapt life to Earth's thermal and chemical makeup. Oh my god, this is the biggest pile of doo-doo. Wow. They claim they need to build a better place for aliens to land. Too funny. Yeah, the Galactic Federation of Light, I've heard of that too. These people are out of their minds. You know what all these people are doing? You know what all these people are? Avoiding truth. Avoiding the inevitable conclusion that there is a creator, a divine creator, who's bigger and better and smarter than you, who made this place for you to live in, and they just want to, nobody wants to, you know, all these people, they just want to, they don't want to face the fact that there's a creator and that they're responsible for their actions, and that, you know, whatever horrible, shitty things they've been doing here on Earth is going to follow them around, right? Like, anything to just get away from that is what I'm thinking. This article was nominated for deletion. The discussion was closed on the 31st October 23 with a consensus to merge the content into the article Ground Crew Project. Wow. So the Galactic Federation is a supposed alliance of extraterrestrial civilizations within the Milky Way. This intergalactic council was allegedly revealed through a few well-known people in their networks. It was through channeling that Sheldon Niddle, founder of the Ground Crew Project, revealed his awareness. Government officials such as Israel's former head of space security, Haim Eshed, Haim Eshed, like former Canadian Minister of National Defense before him, Eshed declared that a Galactic Federation not only exists, but had rejected our membership because we just aren't ready. The idea that such federation would exist is popular within UFO religions and certain New Age movements. This federation also appears in many science fiction stories. Oh my god. Ground Crew Project. A UFO religion based in California and Hawaii. Planetary Activation Organization. It has been described as an optimistic UFO religious group who believes the Earth is on the verge of a cosmic transformation. According to adherents, such a transformation was expected to happen as the Earth passed through the high energy properties of a photon belt in the 1990s. Ha ha ha! Right! Members say the religion's aim is to prepare humanity for large-scale first contact between Earth and the Galactic Federation, claimed to be an extraterrestrial organization which will help this supposed transformation. Man, people are whacked. People believe some crazy shit, y'all. Crazy shit. Photon Belt. What is the Photon Belt? Are photons even real? What is the Photon Belt? Is that supposed to be like the radiation belt? What's a photon belt? A belt of light? What? Beginning in November 1996, Needle channeled a narrative that was an urgent call to humanity involved in imminent apocalypse due to planetary transformation of Earth. He claimed to be leading a mission on Earth for the Galactic Federation of Planets in order to prepare the world for this coming transformation supposed to occur as a planet passes into a path of cosmic photon belt, an area of outer space that he claimed had high energy properties similar to the plasma in the atmosphere of stars. His narrative stated that the photon belt would aid Earth's transformation into a pristine state and restore the superhuman abilities of humanity by gradually transforming the genetic codes of all humanity from the double helix DNA to a 12 helix DNA pattern. The dormant pineal gland would be activated and an immediate healing process would take place. You know what? This just goes to show you, like, so the people who make up stuff like this, like, they're deep brainwashed, right? But they know, I think, in some level, you know, everybody who runs into stuff like this, or everybody on Earth who is told these lies, on some level, some tiny little part of their intuition, somewhere down inside of them, must be telling them that it's not true, that they're being lied to, right? There's something we're not being told. And so, knowing about the pineal gland, I could see, you know, how with the space programming and thinking they live on a ball that they would come up with this and think it would be true. But clearly they didn't even question the whole is Earth a ball, is space real thing. They're going straight to, hey, the story they told us isn't real, but this is what's up. You know, it's like, it just goes to show that you will never, ever, 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 ever come to the real truth as long as you believe in their spinning ball lie. Like, you're never going to, somewhere, sometime, that ball lie is going to spin you off into the wrong direction and down the wrong path, and you're going to believe some silly, stupid shit. Like, this is just proof, to me, proof that as long as you believe you live on a spinning ball, you're never going to find truth, and you're going to be susceptible to believing all kinds of ridiculous, stupid shit. New Age guru shit, right? And then people try to tell me that I'm New Age, right? And I'm like, I'm not fucking New Age. Like, what is your definition of New Age? Right? Like, I don't think anything I do or say is New Age. To me, it's all ancient knowledge. Like, to me, this is old knowledge that we're relearning. It's not new age, new bullshit. This is old stuff. Moonwalker OG. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. As long as you believe in that lie, you are not coming anywhere near the truth. Killer clowns from outer space. Earth Girls Are Easy. Oh yeah. Alien Horse from Outer Space, a really bad B movie. Oh, that's funny, Carrie. The leader must have been a horny old creep. Oh yeah. Let me pop out that chat so I don't miss it. You guys are funny. So ground crew. It's the aliens. Alien project. Oh, ridiculous. Wow. Look at their little... It's so stupid. Oof. Throughout the history of Raeliism, members of the Raelian movement have advocated the use of sex-positive feminism, condoms, birth control, masturbation, meditation, genetically modified organisms, and human cloning. Boy, they're great. What a great group. I mean, there's nothing wrong with meditation, but these people sound like all kinds of degenerates. Like, seriously, like 10 kinds of degeneracy going on here. 3500 BC, Job 3814, the earth takes shape like clay under a seal. Its features stand out like those of a garment. Yeah, right? Their symbol is a Star of David with a swastika inside it? How come I didn't see that? I never saw that. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, there it is. Oh, I've seen that before. The swastika of David is a combination of different symbols. Huh. That says a lot right there, doesn't it? A swastika inside of the Star of Remphan. Or the Jew Star, as it were. That's creepy. And then, you know, and when you know about like the agendas that these groups push and the lies, how deep the lies go, isn't it kind of funny? Like, then you gotta wonder, like, well, was this group formed consciously and this sort of symbol put together consciously on this movement? Or is this like some sort of thing that formed subconsciously from these programmed people? I mean, think about it. Think about it. To come up with this symbol for your alien, Elohim, alien, extraterrestrial creator, you know, and the sexual degeneracy that they push, like, whoa, that's crazy. And then, you know, that's like, then it just makes me wonder, like, how was that manifested? Is that like a subconscious creation that came from the crap that, you know, these people, the programming, the social engineering and programming, is that sort of like out of that, or did they do it on purpose? It's kind of crazy to think about, right? Not against those two images per se. Well, I'm not against swastikas because I know what they actually are supposed to mean. And I'm actually not even against the Star of Remphan because I just don't, you know, everything, intent is everything. I don't use it though. Thesis, antithesis, synthesis is operating system of the other religion. Yeah. Yeah, and like the triangles, like one is the feminine, one is the masculine. And I've also talked about this like with crystals and stuff. There's crystals that grow like that. No. Maybe I have to just... So that would be a stellated tetrahedron, which is a form in which crystals actually grow. See here? What is the crystal that actually grows like that? I found them before, and I'm trying to think of how to bring up that picture right now. Was it rubies? I can't think of the words to bring up, but crystals will actually form that shape naturally. It's a stellated octahedron or a stellated tetrahedron. That's actually a form that crystals grow in. So it's very rare. Sapphire. What was it? Sapphire? Let me see. White diamonds. No. I wish I could remember what to search for to bring up that picture. There's a name for it, and I'm totally drawing a blank on it right now. Crystal. It's bothering me, I'm sorry. But I like to show it because it's pretty trippy. It tripped me out when I saw that crystals actually grow in that shape. They actually form on their own in that inverted triangle overlaid on top of each other. Alright, well, I guess I'll stop looking. I don't want to, like, sit here and waste all my time trying to find it, but it does happen. I wish I could find it. Whatever. Like bismuth? No. See, that's it. It's not like bismuth. It's like this. Look, right here. Sapphire, Magan, David. Okay, so this is what happens. Like, sapphires actually grow like this. And a sapphire, you know how crystals, when they'll grow, sometimes they'll grow like in over each other, right? Because they start forming and they're overlapping, but they'll still express their shape, but they're connected, right? So this is the way that the sapphires will grow. Sapphire. Let me try this way. Sapphire These are all models of it, but there's actual pictures because this is the crystal system for Sapphire, that tetrahedral shape, and it will grow like that. Let me see if this guy's got a picture of it. So anyway, this shape, it's like not, it comes from crystals, right? So, it's one of the reasons why I sort of became so fascinated with crystals when I started to see the connection of these crystalline shapes and like how they form and how they're used, right? But like crystals are really sort of like marginalized, right? Like they call you a hippie, trippy dippy hippie, a new ager, right? You get called a new ager if you deal with crystals, but crystals is literally the, like, you know, they're the first form of life on Earth. They are the first form of matter. Like without crystals, there is nothing. So it really blows my mind that people don't look more into it or don't have more interest in it. But man, let me see, 6-point crystal. Oh, it's really annoying me that I can't find pictures of it. And I have it somewhere, I just don't know where to look. Arg. Vector equilibrium is expandable. Did you see my comment about Maui? No. What did you say about Maui? I noticed the other day that Maui is in the shape of a head and torso, and Lahaina was right where the pineal gland would be. Well, I never noticed that, but let's see. Let's see. I wish I could find those pictures of those crystals. Talks about synthesizing sapphire. Corundum. That's techie name for it. Corundum. Wonder if I can look under Corundum star. It's gonna show me star sapphires. I'm gonna find that picture and I'm gonna show it at a later time. Whenever I find it, I'm gonna be like, hey, remember when I was telling you about these crystals? They make the Star of David all on their own. They have all these fake versions, but there's real ones. Real ones, I'm telling you. Who is this one? Here we go. Look at this. Star of David Spinel Twin Crystal. So, there. Maybe twin crystal, because it is twinning. I guess when it does that. Let me see. Star of David twin. Here we go. Here's some more. So this one is red, but it also does it in blue. Right, because corundum, blue corundum is sapphire, red corundum is ruby. So there's ruby spinels. Okay, that's what they call them, ruby spinels. That's what they're called. Here, look at this. Boom. Star David ruby. So there you go. I found it. God, miracle. It took forever. But just to show you that crystal shape is a natural, this is a natural form, a natural crystalline shape that forms all on its own, which is pretty trippy to me. So they get this, and where do crystals come from? The creation. So they rip this off from the creation, right? They rip that off from the creation, and then they try to tell you that aliens made life, you know? It's just stupid. Sorry, I was working out trying to stay fit for TED or can't. Oh my god. I have crystal balls. I have crystal balls too. Yeah. That was what I searched for first. I don't know when you got here, Cammy, but I was searching that. I was searching stellated tetrahedron. Because the octahedron would have more points. But yeah. Interesting, Tibetans use spinels in their religious pieces. Yeah. Right? It's and if you think, and you know, and like they say, I mean, if their symbolism is like the divine feminine and the masculine, like this is a crystal expressing that symbolism. I mean, who knows if that's where they got it from or whatever, but I would tend to think that, you know, everything man does is they learn from the creation and from the creator. That's my opinion, right? Everything we do imitates creation. So everything we learn, every house we build, every box, you know, everything is learned from observation or the building blocks of the realm and how the creation works. So, oh, here, well, that's not really one, but spinels. Let's see if I can find a sapphire spinel. No. You'll find them in ruby, but I think they're pretty rare as a sapphire. but it does happen. Yeah, don't see any coming up here. But it is fascinating though, right? Like, to me, that tripped me out. I was like, whoa, dude. Whoa. You mean crystals grow in the shape of the Star of David? Like, that stuff just blew my mind. Right there. Crystal with the Star of David in it. Like, this is all sacred geometry, right? Beautiful. Okay, I'll stop oogling the crystals now. What time is it? 12:21? It won't with spinel because spinel grows in the cubic system. Vector equilibrium has triangle and square in cube, but tetrahexagon. What? Yeah, rubies light under black light. Yes. Yes, I have some crystals on order. I got some UV reactive crystals coming. I'm super excited about. Of course, crystals grow in that shape. That's where we learned it. That's what I'm saying, Cammie. That's why I love crystals. I love it. Sugar crystals. Yeah, they get their symbols from creation. They get it from crystals. If you really want to know, I mean, like Metatron's cube, that thing I use for Flattoberfest that everybody tells me is like it's like a satanic symbol, but it's not, right? Metatron's cube. Metatron's cube basically is the shape that all of the sacred geometry shapes fit in. Archangel Metatron's cube in sacred geometry. Sacred geometry and patterns of creation, right? And people try to say, oh, why are you using that symbol, that satanic symbol? Like Christians, right? And like, you guys don't understand that all of this geometry all comes from the creation, from the creator, the golden ratio, all of it? Like, you guys are really missing out on something. So in sacred geometry, Archangel Metatron, the angel of life, oversees the flow of energy in a mystical cube known as Metatron's cube, which contains all of the geometric shapes in God's creation and represents the patterns that make up everything God has made. These duties tie in with Metatron's work overseeing the tree of life in the Kabbalah, where Metatron sends creative energy down from the top of the crown of the tree toward all the parts of creation. But it's all basically about all of the sacred geometry in the creation. Is all it is. There's nothing bad, there's nothing evil, there's nothing dark, you know, there's no ill intent. It's not like an evil sigil or anything like that. It's just where all the sacred geometry fits inside of this shape is all it is. Contains all the sacred geometry. That can't be bad, right? I don't think it's bad. Just got a shungite sphere for my desk and I love it. Yeah, man. I keep shungite. I got my shungite pyramid always. Always. I have them all over the house. Crystals are awesome. Yeah. All the old buildings, all of like the Greco-Roman, you know, where they say, oh, are the architecture is similar? Well, it's all similar because it's all containing the golden ratio, right? Ratio in architecture. right? So right here, like the Parthenon. Let's look at this. If we built it today, code of the Parthenon. Does it talk about Parthenon's golden ratios revealed? Here we go. Documentary provided great exposure for Gary's work. I can't enlarge this page. For Gary's work and expert status, but didn't even begin to dive into the depths of his writings and research to support his findings on the Greek use of the golden ratio in the design of the Parthenon. These are the best presented in the article, the golden ratios of the Parthenon. Some of the key golden ratios of the Parthenon are shown below. Note that the golden rectangle divided at its golden ratio point can be created with one of the most basic geometric constructions of the golden ratio. This was shown by Euclid in Elements in a number of his propositions. The ancient Greeks embedded this golden rectangle 14 times across the face of the Parthenon. In the frieze section of the entablature resting atop the columns, an informed observer might conclude that they thought it to be rather special and important and didn't want anyone to miss it. So here, got the golden rectangle. So this would have been the peak. You can see it's got the golden, it's kind of hard to see. And I can't enlarge it for whatever reason. There we go. A little bit. But you can see their golden rectangles all over the place. Like how these little markings are spaced apart is the golden ratio. The difference between the columns and the roof, that's a golden ratio. So I know this was used a lot in ancient architecture. And I think that is why a lot of it looks so similar. Not because it was all a one world government, like a one world empire, where they built everything on the same master race was going around building everything on the same. I don't think that's why. I think it's just because they used the same technique. They used the same proportions. The golden ratio is the perfect proportion to build stuff. Like it just works. It really just works. So why would anybody abandon that? So here, math and architecture. Let's see if I can upgrade this one here. It's another one. So like even, this is not really lining up, is it? I don't think that's a very good example. But there you go, you'll see, like here, Fibonacci and art and architecture. I guess you could search Fibonacci in art and architecture too, and then you'll see like the top of the point here to the bottom of the building. That's the proportions of the golden. They should probably flip this and put the small rectangle up here and the big rectangle on the bottom. Also the pyramid, let's look up pyramid golden ratio. That's not what I'm looking for. Oh, here we go. The Egyptians. Okay, so let's look at this. If we take a cross section of the Great Pyramid, we get a right triangle called the Egyptian triangle. The ratio of the slant height of the pyramid, hypotenuse of the triangle, to the distance from the ground center is 1.61804. This differs from phi by only 1 unit in the 5th decimal place. And phi is an average anyway. Like if you go out in nature and you find the golden ratio in nature, it's not always exact. It's just rough, right? Because nature is not always exact, like mathematically perfect. It's not going to give you a perfect number. You know, it's an average. So, golden ratio at the pyramids, golden ratio in old Gothic style buildings, old Greek style buildings, all over the place, man. And even when you design, when you do graphic design, if you look up like how to do graphic design, little tutorials and stuff will tell you like how to design with the golden ratio. Let's see. How to design with the golden ratio. Right? So there's a bunch of videos. I won't play these. I'll probably get strikes or whatever, but there's videos, right? How to design in the golden ratio, and it'll tell you how to use this golden ratio, the golden rectangle and the spiral and all that to get visually to make your logo more visually appealing. And it works too. Like if you do a rough sketch of a logo and a design and you tweak the proportions to match the golden ratio, it does improve the look of your design. It's kind of a trip. So we do copy everything from the creator and from creation. Well, actually, I have noticed that once again in the post-Flattoberfest season that controversy and scandal have emerged once again. Post? Really? It was here before. It was really bad before. To me, it seems to have mellowed out. Remember the truck accident a couple years ago where there was 100 CDC monkeys and they captured all of them but one? I don't remember that. That's funny. Yeah, that's what I mean by nature, by creation is nature. I call it creation, but it's nature. Same thing. Fibonacci code found in the Bible. Why 144,000 chosen from the earth? Is 144,000 a Fibonacci number? Let's see. List of Fibonacci numbers. First 100 Fibonacci numbers. Nope, 144,000 is not a Fibonacci number. Because 121, 393,000, and then 196, 418,000 is the next number. So it would be between here. So 144,000 is not a Fibonacci number. So I don't know why that number is being used. $144. Oh, 144 is a Fibonacci number, but not 144,000. I suppose bad publicity is still publicity. If everyone got along and lived happily ever after, then what would we have to talk about, right? Right? I mean, I'll be honest, I could go the rest of my life without arguing with anybody ever, because I have no desire to argue with anybody about fuck all. I really don't want to argue. I just, zero desire. But I will fight you though. I will fight you, but I don't want to. Is 12,012s? But a Fibonacci, that's not what a Fibonacci number is though. A Fibonacci number is like the first number and then the next number added together. Then what those numbers equal is the next Fibonacci number. So 1 is the first Fibonacci number. 1 is the second Fibonacci number, and then it's 2 because 1 plus 1 is 2, right? 2 plus 1 is 3, so that's the next Fibonacci number. 3, right? Then 2 plus 3 is 5. That makes the next Fibonacci number. Then it's 3 plus 5, which is 8, and then 8 plus 5, which is 13, and then 13 plus 8, which is 21. So you have to add the two previous numbers, and then whatever you get with those numbers, that's the next number in the sequence of the Fibonacci, the next number in the sequence. So technically 144,000 is not a Fibonacci number. 144 is though. 144 is a Fibonacci number because it is 89 and 55 added together. So 55 and 89 added together makes 144, which makes that a Fibonacci number. Hey, Patricia Steer! Oh, it's so good to see you! Wow! Photons are called X-rays. Well, meh. I agree about the arguing. I'm glad you will fight him. I know I should have been more of a fighter instead of a placater. But you know what, Patricia? On that note, everybody can only be themselves, right? Like, why would you try to pretend to be something you're not? If you're not a fighter, then that's just not what you do. That's not who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, why? You shouldn't have to try to be something you're not, you know? People shouldn't have just been giving you all that shit like it was not deserved. It was stupid and lame and shitty. People accept the world as is presented to them, yeah. You two don't want to argue. I don't want to argue. This is why I don't do debates, because I don't want to argue with people. I'd much rather prefer a bit like a debate, but I just don't want to argue. We do what we can with what we got. That's right. Oh man, YouTube's telling me no data again. Wow, my first live. Hey. Right? But also what happened was not cool. What the bullying and shit, like that was not cool. Fibonacci code found in the Bible? Oh. Well, I mean, you could check it out, but technically I feel like 144,000 is not a Fibonacci number. Arlette, thank you for the tip on Rockfin. Appreciate you. So anyway, that's what's up with crystals and the golden ratio. Uh-huh. The new Illuminati, we take your numbers and symbols and instead of hiding truth, we'll show it. Exactly. Exactly. There's a lot of not cool around, it seems. Man, well, you know, that's how life is. That's how life is, man. There's a lot of people who aren't freaking cool, but there's a lot of people who are cool. And fortunately, we know how to find each other. A bunch of important numbers. Yes. Yes. Geobongs? What does that mean? 144K is in relation to the story of Yakub, the scientist. It is said he was going to make a white race to enslave his culture. He was raised by information. It was raised by information I've seen. I don't know. Look overhead of Maui. All right, let's see what Maui looks like. So you're saying this is the head and the torso, and Lahaina's right here, like the front of the forehead? I guess I can kind of see that. I don't know if that's why stuff happened there. But it is interesting. I wonder if they updated Google yet. Oh, they did. They did. Dolly Parton boobs. 5,000 years of war, scientific advancement, religious teachings, and commercials, and people still not able to be cool. I think I was stoned. I think you were stoned too. Obviously, the awakening is equally controlled as the Matrix is. Is it though? I think they try to control it, but they can't. I think they try to control the or slow it down, but I don't think they ultimately that they can truly control it. I mean, at the end of the day, everybody's got free will. You know, there's just no way for them to control everything to that degree. Everything is controlled, including the controllers. Well, I don't know. You gotta ask yourself, do you have free will? Do you think you have free will, or are you controlled? Ask yourself that. Do you have free will? If you say you have free will, then you're not controlled. You might choose to do things in a way that is, like, makes it easier for you to live in society. But yeah, I don't know about that. You guys are funny. Thank you for calling Coffee Talk. You're on with Karen B.
Line unmuted. Hey, it's Jesse from Hingham. How's it going?
All right, how are you?
Oh, pretty good. Back in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I got a meetup to announce. It's going to be on one listening November 18th.
Hey, you're breaking up.
There,
Can't hear you.
Oh, can you hear me now? Is that better? I might be in a 1-bar zone here. Now I got 2 bars. Is that better?
Yeah, now it sounds better. You're gonna have to start
Hello?
over.
Okay. Yeah, let me start over. Yeah, I was in a dead spot for a second. I got 3 bars now. But then again, we called the moon in 1969 from a landline, and there must have been a magical phone booth there too. Anyway, so we got a meetup November 18th. That's a Saturday, and that's 6 to 9 p.m. Red Rock Canyon Grill, 9221 Lake Hefner Parkway, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, and simply RSVP by using the plain old-fashioned telephone, 781-783-3502, or email me at 300kmileprius, that's singular, 300kmileprius@gmail.com.
Right on.
How are things in North Carolina?
Great. We got a little bit warm weather back for a few days.
Yeah, it's 77 here in Tulsa. We got a couple more days of that, and then it drops back to around 60. Can't complain. Gasoline's noticed is fallen somewhat down at 285 here. I don't know if they're just messing around with it because of the upcoming election or selection. We should probably say in a year.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows? We'll take it while we can, you know.
Yeah.
So I did have something really weird happen. I know some people are going to call me crazy, and I respect that, and I understand that. That's okay. So we were driving north on US 89 towards Page, Arizona, and I know a lot of you guys are familiar with the Mandela effect, but anyway, I just happened to look in my rearview mirror, and I noticed 2 vertical lines, obviously heater elements, literally coming down, forming from the top of my back window on the rear window, like literally happening in front of my eyes. Like it almost resembled like in the movie Back to the Future, where the newspaper article changes, the photograph. So the only thing I can think of, and I could be wrong, but it leads me to think it may be, as I've probably mentioned before, that the elites could have figured out how to travel back in time one way or another. And they went to the manufacturer and decided, hey, we're going to add these 2 vertical heater elements. So this is literally what I saw happen in action in real time. I mean, like, holy crap, but just telling you what I saw. So who knows?
Yeah.
And then I got to a parking lot a little later, and I looked at some other random vehicles, and I saw the same thing. There were some vertical heater elements. And the weird thing is, like, now, you know, looking out my window as I'm driving, like, it just looks weird. Like, it doesn't look like it should be there at all. And then when we got home, I noticed one of my other vehicles, my Nissan Altima Hybrid, it's a 2008, had a single line right down the middle in the center that clearly was just never there before. And it just does not look right. So, like I said, take it as you will, you know, just telling my experience. Really caught me off guard, but I believe wholeheartedly I witnessed something happen in real time.
Cool.
So check your rear window defoggers out there. It's just something that doesn't look right.
Huh. All right.
Anyway, I'll let you get back to it. Shout out, of course, late Rob Skiba, Rick Hummer, Hugh Karen, Mark, Del Marble, Lou Finelli, Ray from Boston, Jake and Dan from the band, and so many others.
Yeah. Awesome.
Good seeing you briefly in Las Vegas, of course.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, of course. All right.
I will talk to you soon.
All right. Take it easy. Yeah, our gas is below $3 again. I was super stoked. I have pride, haughtiness issues. Sometimes I think I'm smart or rich, or that my kung fu is superior, though this may not be true. Stratospheric aerosol injection flight plans. Yeah. I think they also just take like the averages from the almanac, right? Because every place has a regular cycle, right? The weather is pretty similar from year to year, and I think a lot of it they might take from the farmer's almanac. And then when it changes is when different weather systems come in and they start to see that, oh, it's not going to be like that on this day. It's going to change a little bit, and then they'll update it. Because, you know, because the weather never stays the same, right? It always changes. Like it never, well, at least for me, if you live in a place with a more dynamic sort of, I don't know, climate, then sometimes that a lot of times the weather will change. Like you'll see, oh, it's going to be this way in a few days, and then that never stays that way. It changes. Gas is cheap in some states, that's right. Because each state has their own gas tax that they put on top of the price that they pay for gas. So like California's gas tax is fucking insane. That's why gas is so expensive in California. Everybody pays the same price per barrel, right? But then each state has a different tax. So, like South Carolina used to have cheaper gas than North Carolina because they had their state tax on the gas was cheaper. Well, they just changed that. So now gas in South Carolina is about the same as gas in North Carolina. And in fact, for the very first time since I've lived here, I saw gas cheaper in North Carolina than I did in South Carolina. Now, the other part to that too is like that's how each state pays for the roads, right? How everybody freaks out. How are we going to have roads if we don't pay federal tax? Well, because the taxes that pay for the roads come from the gas. Every time you put gas in your car, you're paying taxes to build the roads, which now just makes me wonder about all these electric cars who don't pay gas tax, but they use the roads. That's some bullshit. Anyway, do I live near Jacksonville? I don't think so. I'm not in I live near Charlotte. I'm like 45 minutes west of Charlotte. $1.55 per liter, about $6. Yeek. Yeah. Now, Carolina roads are often wrecked. So, but I think they're going to start changing that, which is why they increased the gas tax for Carolina, South Carolina. Electric cars. Yeah. Did you just see? I was watching where there's like, it's like there's so many electric cars now. Let me see if I can find it. Here, check this out. This is what it's like if you buy an electric car.
Don't come here. You'll be here till 3 o'clock in the morning. So you want to charge your car, huh? Well, don't come here. You'll be here till 3 o'clock in the morning. And that's just the cars that are getting charged.
And then look at the line.
And this is the line of the cars wanting to get charged. And this is the great hoax to get rid of gasoline so that you can go sit in a line and plug your car in. This isn't a joke. This is the real thing. It's 11:15 at night, and these are the people who probably, I guess, can't get home. And they're just sitting in their cars, and they're just waiting and waiting and waiting.
Yeah, so that's what's up with the electric cars. Fires are not common. I believe it's nothing to do with EVs catching fire in a... What? So, anyway. Toyota doubles down on EVs with another $8 billion investment in 3,000 jobs in North Carolina to add 8 new production lines for electric and plug-in hybrid batteries. Oh no! No! Why would anybody buy those things? Like once you figure out what's going on with those things and how long they take to recharge the battery, like screw that. Michigan roads suck. BMW too. Well, let's see how long that lasts. It'll be interesting to see how long this fad lasts, this electric car fad, because it's stupid. By the way, it's almost 1 o'clock and I am going to wrap it up here soon, but before I wrap it up, I'm going to mention another meetup that's going on this weekend, a Flat Earther meetup. So on 11/12, November 12th, 2:30 p.m., Rigsby's in Boiling Springs. This is this place, Rigsby's Smoked Burgers, Wings and Grill, 3072 Boiling Springs Road in Boiling Springs, South Carolina. At 5 p.m., 2:30 p.m., then 5 p.m. at Adam's house, who lives near this place. I don't really feel comfortable putting this address out on the internet though, Jack. But this weekend, 2:30 p.m. on Sunday, Rigsby's in Boiling Springs, there will be a Flat Earth meetup. Also, if you are familiar with Just Jack and you know where he lives, there's a meetup the evening before at 6 p.m. at Jack's house for all of our local Flat Earthers. All right, well, I'm going to wrap it up, and I do appreciate all of you for being here with me on today for another episode of Coffee Talk, and I'm sorry about my technical issues and having to restart the stream, but I appreciate you all coming back and for your support. So thank you so much for being here, and I will be back again tomorrow evening with Mark Sargent at 10 p.m. for another episode of Strange World. And the episode is titled Karen Might Be Right, or something like that. I don't even remember what I said that I might be right about. But anyway, see you guys tomorrow evening. And of course, Glowbusters Tech on Thursdays and Anti-Religious Scripture Study on Sunday. Cheers, y'all. And for those who wish to send me stuff through snail mail, you can send it to P.O. Box 10, Earl, North Carolina, 28038. There are also links below for Flat Earth merch, and you can send me donations, and I do appreciate all the support. Sincerely, thank you very much. Also, please go to flatearthfestivals.com for all information about upcoming Flattoberfests and Flat Earth friendly local meetups. If you are organizing a local Flat Earth meetup, email me at flatearthfestivals@protonmail.com with your meetup information to have it listed on the website for free. For everything else, you can email me at karenbfe@protonmail.com. Thank you for being here.